Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that sick intro right there. In the bottom left of Dead Wing LE, we have the Blue Zerg player. He is AG Zigua, Invictus Gaming. And in the top right of the map is the Protoss player. It is Jim from Invictus Gaming. And it looks like he will be going for the cannon rush, and I really like this decision by Jim. We've seen a hatch first every single game from Zigua, and we're going to throw up that production tab, and bam. Once again, we're going to see the exact same opener from Zigua, and Jim is ready to pounce on this. The old double probe going out for the cannon rush. This means that you mean business. You're not messing about. You go in full deep mode. And Zigua will be sending a drone down. And he will find the probe. Now, Jim's got balls, though. Jim is going to go for this. We've seen it the last game. We saw it on King Sejong. Where does he put the pylons, though? It's a lot harder to get the full wall off here, because this is... I'm pretty sure you need 2 pylons in both of these positions. Yeah, it's not going to happen this time. And that's a 2-probe commitment from Jim. I don't see it happening. Unless he goes crazy right now. Oh my god, Jim is going deep right now. 3 pylons at the top of the ramp, but the drones find them instantly, and that should be a cancel right there. Unless he's going to go oh my god, he's going absolutely insane. 1 cannon coming down for Jim at the natural. It looks like he will be going for another, using his 2nd probe as well. But remember, these are both behind the mineral line right here. And there's the cancel. This is a huge commitment for Jim right here. That is 4 pylons and 2 cannons. If he can get a cannon in that position right there, he can stop units from rallying down, but as it stands, this is going to be a very, very awkward game. Where does Jim go with this next? Does he throw a cannon down there? 6 Zerglings on the way right now. I don't know, Kev. I mean, once these Zerglings are out, he's just going to be able to take care of these pylons, and Jim doesn't even have a Nexus yet. I think this is kind of an even position once again, because he's going to be able to take care of this pylon with the Queen, which means he can just retake that on, and Jim doesn't get the really nice position down here. These pylons are going to go down, he's just going to retake them. Jim trying to sneak around with his probe once again. Maybe trying to delay time or something. Oh, going to go back. No. Sneaky probe. We don't know what he's up to. Looks like he's just staring at the Zerglings' assholes. Maybe he's a pervert probe. Pervert probe. Hello, Mr. Pervert probe. We know what you like. Gonna run up into the main base now. Gets blocked off by the Queen. Would have been nice to see up there to see if Zigua went for gas or not. As we see, as the observers, he's got no gas, but obviously Jim doesn't know that. And he could easily be going for some kind of tech build that Jim doesn't know about. So, we've got a pretty awkward game here. I'm very unsure on what position we're actually in, because the Nexus is only just finishing. The hatcheries are almost finishing as well, so it's not like a massive lead at this point. And how many drones are out? Yeah, I mean, we've got equal drones as well. There's going to be a lot of larvae production for Zigua real soon. He's taking care of this nasty pylon, which could have given Jim a really nice position to attack from if he decided to go for like a 7 or 8 gate attack. But at the same time, Zigua getting a full scout of everything. He knows there's no stalker or anything. The cannon rush went for too long. Just going to be on that forge tech for a while, which means no denial of scouting information. He's desperately trying to get it out now so that he can deny a bit of information. But it's a bit too late, Mr. Jim. Zigua's already flying out with his hot air balloons. They've done their job, they've had a look around. They know that nothing crazy is going on. Cannon should be taken care of soon. Looks like he wants to work on the rocks first. I kind of like this decision. The cannons are no threat except for a bit of vision right now. And this is a lot more dangerous if a big attack came in straight through this position right here, and he just force-fielded that off as units tried to come down there. That would have screwed him over pretty damn hard. I want to find out what Jim's doing here. So far he's been crazy aggressive, and with all these gateways going down again, it feels like he's going to be doing the same thing. But we've seen Zegwar, he's been prepared throughout these games. He's got this Overlord on the natural. He sees that no probes are being produced right now. He sees there's no gas at the natural. He knows for sure that something's up. And now the Overlord's going to get the perfect scout of this all in. He sees all of the gateways. And at this point, he should be like, damn, son, I need some units. And he's going to go straight into unit production from this point, I assume. There we go, Roach Warren coming down. A lot of Zerglings on the way with a fast Zergling speed as well. Skipping the lair for this. That means he's definitely going to be ready for the attack that Jim is going to be throwing at him. And once again, I don't think this is possible for Jim, man. I mean, the last games have been pretty close where I've been like, oh, it's not possible. But this time, no way. Already 33 Zerglings on the map. They're going to have upgrades at some point as well. Jim, this is his army right now. There's not much at all. Not much at all. And there we go, Jim. And there's the surround. He's going to have to recall, man. You've got a recall. He's got no recall available. And that's the massive surround from Zegwar. Easy defense. The cannon rush was just too much of a commitment from Jim. And he didn't get the lead that he needed. Going to work on that pylon as he waits for a couple of roaches to come out onto the battlefield as well. It doesn't want to go for that surround just yet. Roaches are on the way. 6 roaches on the production tab. It's getting a bit laggy. Zealot does get almost picked off there, but oh, that was not a nice engagement for Zegwar. It looks like he wants to go for the counter-attack all the time, but I think he's just looking for that pylon kill. He knows if he gets that one, that's the last warp-in point for Zegwar. Nice sneak in his Zerglings through. He could have snuck those through and gone for the engagement there. Zegwar playing a bit too cautious, I think. There's multiple points throughout this game where he could have overwhelmed the army. I think he's actually waiting for the +1 melee, though. And in about 15 seconds, that will kick in. He's getting the pylon as we speak. There we go, takes it down. Now the +1 melee kicks in. He's going to clean up the rest of these zealots. He's targeting down the hatchery. And there we go, Jim gets another hatchery kill. Recall straight after it. And that's the play he's going for. But still, he lost a lot of units right there. Big commitment from Jim. 14 army supply to the 42 of Zegwar. Equal drone counts as well. But remember that he's got no third base to mine from at this point. He's got to wait for this one to build. It's going to take a while. And whilst that's going on, Jim looks like he's going to go for the Robotech to follow this up. Will it be straight into Colossus, Immortals? What's his choice going to be? He could just decide to go for an expand build as well, but with all of these roaches and lings out here, that's going to take him a while. He has to clear those up. Mothership Core doing quite a bit of damage. These force fields go down. Looking for a couple of kills on these roaches. Just going to be minimal though. One roach does get picked off. But I mean, this is pretty much the easiest map to take a third base on, and he's still going to struggle to do it unless he can get a nice little wall off going here. In fact, yep, he's going to go for it. Okay, third base. I like this choice from Jim, but he does need to get a building wall off here. Without the building wall off, Zegwar is just going to stream straight up there. I don't think there's enough force fields. No, there is no force fields at all to be able to get rid of that. Oh, he's moving into a horrible position. He's going to have to recall out of this. This is nice play by Zegwar. Kept most of his units down here. Zegwar being so cautious, though. He could take this engagement for sure. And now he's got most of his units on the Nexus. He doesn't really want to commit to it. See, I think that Zegwar could kill this entire army with his +1 melee right there. Finds the sentries now. Not going to go for it. Only wanted to cancel on Nexus. And once again, like, I think Zegwar is just playing a bit too cautious here. I mean, Zealots are good, but with the amount of units he has, I'm pretty sure he takes that engagement. He's looking around the main base now as well. And the problem is, once Jim does actually establish this position, he does finally get that wall off. It's going to go a lot better for him than any time before this point. Once again, going to try and force Jim down into this position so we can go for the cancel on the third base. I'd love to see him just wrap around the units and destroy them all though. Bunch of Hydras on the way. Looks like we've got a bunch of Zealots in the main base. Oh my god, he got a prism drop off. Totally didn't see that one. And this is a huge play from Jim here. This is the compact play if I've ever seen one. He's going to have to force field that forever. These units are going to be wasted. The Hydra's trying to chip away those sentries. Jim should realize. There we go. He realizes. And now Zegwar is putting everything. He's bringing everything home to try and deal with this. But if the force fields are good from Jim, he's never going to get up at that ramp. Never. And the drones are coming out to try and deal with those sentries as well. But there goes another force field. Beautiful play from Jim. Behind this, he's getting his third base. He's getting his Colossus Bay as well. And this is exactly what he needed to get himself back into this game against ZY. Oh, misses a force field on the ramp. Does he have... He's got no way of getting these units out of here except for the Warp Prism. And that might get chased down by Hydras here. Zigua desperately trying to target it. Zealots do come in. Wait, he didn't even kill. He didn't even kill the lair. But, with that said, he still managed to buy himself a lot of time. Now dropping at this, I don't even know what it is anymore. Is that a third base? Is it a natural base? Is it a fourth base? Because this would be the fourth base, but he did take it as a third. But yeah, that was nice for Jim. Like, it's nothing amazing. He didn't kill a lair. But he bought himself a hell of a lot of time, which allowed him to get this Colossus Bay up. You're going to allow him to get in some Colossus production. ZUR did not start a hive whilst that was going on. That means Vipers are going to be delayed, if that's the way he wants to go. And if the Colossus numbers get high enough, without Vipers being on the field, then this Roach Hydra is just going to be throwing itself into a brick wall real soon. But it is going to take a while for the Colossus numbers to grow. Taking, 75 seconds for each Colossus. You divide that by 2 because of the Chrono Boost, about 40 seconds for every Colossus that is going to come onto the field. And I hope I'm not lagging the game here, but it feels like I am, once again. It might not be affecting the players though, as they are not complaining at all. I know if any other player was playing, they'd be going crazy about the lag. Or maybe it's normal on the Chinese server, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me to just start lagging for no reason. Anyway, we have got the Spire on the way for Zigua right here. A couple of Hydras as well. Looks like he will be going with the Mutalisk follow, which is what we saw him try to go for on Foxtrot, I do believe. So Foxtrot was the 4th map there. But he never got to that point as Jim did put too much pressure on, and now he's pushing before Vipers. His army's not that big though, only 160 supply total. This isn't a maxed out army for Jim. It looks like Corruptors are going to be the choice for Zigua right here. A nice choice with this aggression that Jim is putting on. They're going to get out a lot faster than the Vipers would, especially since he doesn't even have the Infestation Pit yet. And now Jim is moving forward onto the creep. He's got a couple of force fields going down. Can he make it happen? Not when these Corruptors get out for sure. Once these get out, they're going to destroy the Colossus, and then the ground army is going to be mincemeat for the Roach Hydra that Zigua has on the ground. Here come the Corruptors now, going to be joining the battle, moving around the side. Time Warp and Guardian Shield goes down. The Corruptors targeting the Colossus right there. One goes down, the second one is going to pop. But look at the Concave, the surround for Zigua right there. Full army engagement. Drones coming off the line once again. Zigua loves pulling the drones during these engagements. And that's going to be the easy cleanup for Zigua right there, along with those Corruptors. Beautiful choice to go for that unit. That is exactly what he needed.